here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzad's?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
A knowledge capsule?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda...
They're being controlled by...
What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Just getting into
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
She's gonna die.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think that... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and The day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. I can't seem to cohesively... That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that...
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are...
Dunyarzad.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them.
Somebody's watching me.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the Samsara. And to do that, we need to figure... Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so... Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times.
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from... Huh? What brought this about? What kind of Phyllis? Didn't you know that...
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Anyway, is this a...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told...
You're really excited about this. So, you're...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost what you just said.
Paimon knew you weren't going to...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortal. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is... We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll... Yeah. At this time of day, Dia's probably just...
I want that guy.
Time to go.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out.
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around.
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds.
Tell her, traveler.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. and just...
Alright, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
Look good as hell. It's gonna be my first
All
time
right,
ever
I'll
getting
give you
my
the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
Okay, let's see.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Delicious. Wait a minute. I thought they put something that I wanted.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad.
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating it. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, The Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha...
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. That doesn't sound right. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things... My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is... What's happening right now seems to have happened before.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now, when the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into...
What's the point of doing...
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can...
an excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a...
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to...
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it.
It's extremely difficult for...
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get this...
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers...
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
MRPUTI guy, what you up to?
Hey, Joe. I'm trying to catch up on the game.
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Yeah, before they start adding more stuff and I'll never catch up.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a cat.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think? Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
That would be scary to go through a time loop and everything can repeat itself.
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist and it's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival?
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just...
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. No.
Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess...
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words...
Nahida's talking about confusing
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you?
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right!
So, what's...
The moon, illusions, and lies. What did they all mean? Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why, when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet! It's already the next day, but Muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... Wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of... Oh, that works!
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Take it easy.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as... It's just as they say. Each swordsman has...
Is it really impossible? What if they use...
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like a... Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard? How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as...
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did...
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, but you two
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll all...
Really? That's kinda strange.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow. Our memories are back! About that... Well, where should Paimon begin?
Traveler, aside from your... Listen to it?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go!
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct...
I have a real
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take Matt. This is a good spot. Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together. Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. And please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only...
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon...
This is weird.
The entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of the... I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be complete. It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep! Now we're talking!
done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But... Okay.
Yeah, this fucking story is long.
That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than...
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls.
Puta macho, where you been, lol.
Everything looked completely...
Who's this? Oh, I'm trying to finish this game.
Unbelievable. And if we take your word for it,
He said that I'm missing
the
out
other
on lots. I gotta
spaces
catch
all
up.
had very weird contents.
The summertime.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
You was with the guy with the pink hair.
Hmm? There's no fun guy with the pink hair too.
Oh, right.
That's you, man.
Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that
Emoji
final space
rolling
could
on
have
the
been?
floor laughing. Emoji.
Oh my god, you sound like Bubble now.
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the
Boozer,
beep,
man.
the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its
You
heart,
on the
it was
PS4?
just a game where a bunch
Yeah.
of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small
I'm
and
trying to
simple
trade
secret.
Jennifer for the Xbox. You don't want
Wow, the Archon War, huh?
to. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy my
That's
own.
an... Hey! Where are you?
Lol.
What show you been watching on Netflix? She don't got no ass. This character don't got ass.
You finished God of War?
Yeah, I finished it. I gotta do my side quest. I'm gonna stream that on Twitch. I don't think we got Twitch. We'll get like streamed on the boss battle or the armor.
Emoji thumbs up.
It's a good game. That's the game of the year. Yeah, I gotta get it.
Yeah, I know.
The wind knows me.
It's a good game. Good ass fucking game. I'm gonna try to get platinum on this.
Time to go. Time to go.
I was watching I Am a Stalker on Netflix.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
What happened?
The dance of some.
Oh, you must. I was watching. Oh, you must. Oh yeah, I seen like
Okay.
I think I seen like 2 episodes.
Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
I seen 2 episodes.
Okay then. See you later.
She's dying.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait.
Yay, I finished watching it last night.
You should download Warzone. There's some mode that I think you will like. But then just don't be me and Joe.
Time to go.
You can download it on your PS4, I think. But there's some mode that I think you will like.
I am surprised Wookie is not in here, lol, she always plays this game.
Well, we've been playing it for like 2 or 3 years. I think 2 or 3 years we've been playing this shit. Oh, I can't be wasting my money buying all this garbage. I need this. I don't even need that. Yeah, I think she's probably working.
Time to go.
She saw me playing God of War last time. She said she was gonna join. She never joined. She's gonna stream again. I'm gonna join. Too late. I already did that shit.
One with nature.
I want to fight the. I don't know if you play any God of War game, but I want to fight the Valkyrie Queen, the new one. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
How you feeling, bro? You still sick?
Nah, it was only last time. I think it's the weather change.
Time to go. Time to go.
Yay, I played the first 3 God of War games. I streamed God of War 3 a few months ago.
3 or 4? Because I know there's a 4 and this is 5 looking.
Three.
Time to go. I follow the wind.
I'm gonna show you the character when I get talk to them. They said that she's human when I was reading the description. I want that character to make that come out.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's? Okay.
I texted Wookie the other day when you told me she got a PS5. She started laughing, lol.
Okay, Nahida said it.
Yeah, she just got it.
Okay,
Her mom bought it.
Nahida.
Cause they was looking for it, they couldn't find it. But mom found one when she was shopping, and she bought it for her and just.
People in Sumeru don't dream. The moon, illusions, and love.
Emoji thumbs up.
That doesn't sound right. All the bizarre spaces I saw out. Human presence. Those spaces remind me of. That doesn't sound right. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside. That doesn't sound. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. That doesn't sound right. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha Rely. That doesn't sound.
It can't be the last one.
Why you don't let him talk? Lol.
We are all in a dream.
People in Sumeru.
That's the answer. Because I'm trying to skip it because I already read the question
Without
before.
them knowing it.
You know how long I've been doing this for? Like an hour, maybe longer.
And those spaces with no human. Huh. So people
okay.
in Sumeru do.
correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable? It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the dendro. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish. The real story is that the sages from the...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is
I
a
talk
prompt
to you
tone
later,
for
bro.
Akasha operations. That doesn't... Those spaces kept disappearing. Those dreamscapes kept... I can't seem to cohere...
Emoji victory hand, medium skin tone.
Correct. They're but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's.
So, this is like a dream factory.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogy.
Okay. So,
alright, last question.
They say that alchemical divination is the dendro...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question.
That wasn't hard. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very... It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're... On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more... You asked me this question before. Now that you know this is all... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and... That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some... You asked me this question before. Now that you know... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? What? Your notion of reality and dream... That's why I could only give you very subtle hints.
Can humans really...
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
You asked me this. Now that you know this... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality and... That's why I could only give you... Deceiving the people of... After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have...
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of...
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we... Hey! What's wrong, Nahida?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.